Volume 3, Number 7. Michael makes the decision that it's been long awaited and sits down and talks to Grace. They go away for the weekend as mom and dad and the rest of the family stay back. They go along to Harrison, Arkansas, but Michael and Grace have some time alone. Grace, I'm about to make a decision that I hope you're ready for. I'm going to step down as CEO, and I'm going to go ahead and take the offer that Frank offered for 22.5 million. You're really going to do this? Yes. I'll be managing director of the company, and I'm going to take the $3.5 million annual salary as board of directors. I'm stepping down after 35 years, and I'm doing it. I want time to slow my life down. At 55 years old, I need to do this. I'm taking early retirement. You're really going to do this, Michael? Yeah, I really think it's time to get out while I can. There's just too many things going on with the economy. It's just the time for me to get out. With mom and everything in my life, you, the kids, I'll be able to make it on a salary. I'll still be working, but I won't be working at the capacity that I'm working at now. I won't lose my company, but I won't be the CEO anymore. I'll still be working. Don't worry about it. It'll work out. So are you going to announce this? Yeah. I just wanted to take the family down to Harrison and announce this decision that I made. You're going to step down after the first of the year? Yeah. I just made my decision. It's time to do this now. Okay. I support you. I think you're making the right decision. I think with the economy and everything that's going on with the automobile industry, you're doing the right thing. So you're going to tell mom and dad? Yes. You ready to do this? I'm ready when you are, said Grace. Okay, let's go talk to mom and dad about this. So Michael invites mom and dad to sit down and have a talk. Mom, dad, I already told Grace what I'm going to do, and I'm stepping down as CEO. Frank Rutherford gave me the offer, as I told you before, for 22.5 million to take over Smithton Auto, and I'm going to take the offer. Because the economy and everything that's going on, I just think it's time for me to step down. I'll still be managing director and on the board of directors. I'll be taking a salary for $3.2 million. I'll still be working, but I won't be the CEO anymore. I'm stepping down. After 35 years, at 55 years old, I'm taking an early retirement. Mom and dad were applauding Michael for his decision. You're making the right decision, son. This has slowed everything down. You'll have enough money to support your family too. They were both very thrilled at the idea. This is a good decision you're making. You've worked long and hard for this. An early retirement's okay. Besides, if I want to start up a new company, I will have enough money to do that. I have liquid assets. Oh, Mom was relieved. This is going to take so much stress off of you, Michael. So, when are you going to step down? After the first year? Are you going to announce this to the company, said Dad? Yeah, I will. There'll be a formal announcement. Okay, Michael, you made your decision, so now what? I'm going to do it on a Zoom call right after I get done talking to all of you. I just want to make sure that you all are aware of what I'm doing. Okay, so when are you going to make this Zoom call? Well, I'm going to prepare myself a little bit and get adjusted. I figured we could go grab something to drink and relax. Have a glass of wine and relax a little bit before I do this. So they go and have a glass of white champagne and sit down and relax in excitement of this new life they're embarking on. So, Michael, what do you plan on doing with the rest of your life? Well, I don't know. I just think it's going to be time to make this decision now because I don't know what the economy is looking like, but it's shaky. It's too scary with who's in leadership right now. Okay, Michael, I'm confident you're right in making the right decision. Yeah, so do I. I want to invest into other things. Okay, said Dad, I'm relieved. I'm relieved you're making this decision. Okay, so Michael decides to go into his small conference room at the hotel and gets everybody on Zoom. Vanessa Roberts gets on the Zoom call. Harrison Jacobs gets on the Zoom call. Michael Carrington gets on the Zoom call. Cindy McMillan gets on the Zoom call. Julie Carrington gets on the Zoom call. And a couple other people that he forgets to mention are on the Zoom call. Whoever else is on the Zoom call, I have a formal announcement to make. I just want to let you know after the first of the year, I'm stepping down as CEO. What? Said Vanessa. You're stepping down? Yes, but I'm going to still be working as managing director and I'll be on the board of directors, so I'll be still working. I'm just stepping down as CEO. Frank Rutherford's taking over the company. He's going to be your CEO. I'll be on the board of directors. I'll be working with you at the same capacity. I'll be pulling a salary. I'll be working with you just like I do now, but I won't be the CEO anymore. I sold the company to him. He wanted to buy the company and make it one consolidated company, so I decided to go ahead and sell. I hope you understand I took this early retirement because of my health and the health of my family and some other decisions that lead me to make this decision. I've been in this business for 35 years. I'm 55. I decided just to take the early retirement package. I think Frank Rutherford's going to do a great job. Me being on the board of directors and managing director, I'll be in charge of Vanessa and you and the team still. I'll still be responsible for what goes on. I'll be pulling a salary. It's a decent salary too. Oh, good. So you're going to still be working with us, Julie Carrington said. Yep, I'll still be doing the same thing. I won't be in charge of a lot of things, but I'll still be in charge. Oh, that's good, said Michael Carrington. So we'll still have our golf outings and we'll still be able to do things. Harrison says, I'm relieved. At least you're going to have a lesser responsibility. You won't be in charge of everything, basically. Yeah, basically. Frank Rutherford's our boss now. I'll be on the same playing field as most of you, basically. Wow, you're really jumping. That's a leap of faith, said Vanessa. Yeah, I'll be doing what you all do. I'll be working. I'm taking a demotion in a lot of ways, but it's okay. I'm okay with this decision. When are you going to formally announce it? Well, I'm announcing it to you all. It happens after the first year. Did you tell your family? Said Vanessa. Yes, I did. They're okay with this decision. Everybody's okay with it. Okay, so you are officially making this decision. Yes. My wife misses her home. Part of the decision was made long time ago when my mom had a heart attack. And I had already decided then that I was going to make the decision. I just didn't know when the time was going to be right. And then as we got closer to Christmas, I realized it was time to make the call. So this will be the last. I don't know what's going to happen after I leave this position. Things could change dramatically. I built this company. You know how I operate. You know, I still have a say in what goes on. so that you know. But I won't be the final say. I won't have a final say in a lot of things. It'll be up to Frank Rutherford. But I do have a lot of say in what goes on. This is really powerful, said Vanessa. Harrison says, as long as you still have a say at the table, that's what's important. Yeah, that's true, said Michael. Michael Carrington is still stunned. Is our salary going to change? No, it might improve. You might make more money under Frank Rutherford. I'll be the one to help make that change possible, too, by the way. I'll put in a good word for all of you as a board of directors. Good, said Michael Carrington. I hope so. This is really great. I hope you do well. Congratulations, Michael, said Michael Carrington. At least we'll be able to go golfing and you'll be able to be freed up and you'll have more freedom, said Harrison. Yeah, I think it was time. I was getting burned out. All right, listen, I got to talk to Frank Rutherford and tell him that I made my final decision. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off from here on the Zoom call. All right, signing off. So Michael signs off on the Zoom call and calls Frank Rutherford. Hey, Frank, how are you doing today? Doing great. I made my final decision on selling the company. I'm ready to do it. You're ready to do this? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so you agreed that you are going to sell the company for $22.5 million and that you'll be managing director and you'll be on the board of directors. Correct? That's correct. I'll still have access to the company. I'll still have access. Yes, you'll be managing things. I just ask you if there's any income requirements, that there be improvements in the income of those that I help build the company with. There'll be a lot of improvements. I promise you. Will the name Smithton Motors be the same? I was wondering that too. We'll make that negotiation agreement at some point. We're going to keep it Smithton Motors and Rentals for the time being. It might change at some point, but for now, we're just going to leave it as is until the transition is complete. Okay, after the first of the year is when I was going to step down. Okay, after the first of the year, okay, maybe we'll make that transition after that point. Maybe we'll come up with some catchy name or come up with something that's something Rutherford I don't know. I haven't decided yet, said Frank. We'll come up with something. Listen, if you want to lease out my name and you want to agree to something, we can always come up with a written agreement that you can use Smithton Motors and Autos since it already has some name recognition. Maybe we could do that. You can lease out my name and you can do it for a fee and we can work something out. Okay, we'll talk about it later. But you are stepping down after the first of the year. Yes, January 1st is my last day. Okay, sounds good. We'll have it all written out in documentation and everything legal by the end of December, and we'll have everything ready to go. Don't forget all the school that is out during that time. We also have Christmas bonuses coming out December 13th. Sounds good. So be at the Christmas party December 13th. That's my last time I have my Christmas bonus. And that should settle that. And that's it. Okay, Michael. Thank you for taking the time to call me and let me know that you agree to this. Yeah, it's time for me to step down. After 35 years of doing this, taking an early retirement, I'll still be working at the company. I'll still be pulling the income. I still feel like I am going to be an intricate part of the company, and I believe that this is the right thing to do. You're going to do something great with this company. I believe that, Frank. I think you can do something more than what I can do right now. I've reached the point where I can only do so much. Yeah, we're going to do big things with this company. Wait till you see. You'll be impressed. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate that so much. Nice talking to you, Frank. Nice talking to you.